This is April 26, 1985. I'm here with my wife in Martyr's Memorial Museum of the Holocaust before our departure to Jerusalem. We're going on a special occasion. This is 40 years after the liberation. We're going on an event unveiling the monument in the honor and the memory of the 6 million Jewish people, our loved ones, who perished in the concentration camp, and also the 1.5 million of our people who gave their life in the fight against the Nazis to give us a better future to go on living. Now we're going in the museum. This is the answer. Come on. This is the museum in Los Angeles, which is affiliated with Yad Vashem Jerusalem. This is the answer. Now we're going into the office to our director. For Martyr's Memorial, Mike Nutkevich, and this is our curator, Barbara Rothman. Tell me, sir, I and my wife, we are survivors. We work in this place as dozen. In this minute, we getting ready to go to Jerusalem, especially to Yad Vashem, to be witnesses of this unusually event in the history of our people, unveiling a monument in the memory of the 6 million of our loved ones who perished in concentration camps, and also in the memory of 1.5 million people, partisans, and Jewish fighters who gave their life in fight against the Nazis. For us survivors, this is very important, because in the time for the Holocaust, we didn't know what's going on outside our camp. We have been cut off. Now, in the later years, we're finding out that our people didn't go like sheep to the death. They fight. In this, which is important, in this minute, we going to revisit, unveiling the monument in the memory not only of our loved ones who perished, but by the 1.5 million people who gave their life in fight against the Nazis. Tell me, sir, what is this important for us as survivors and for the Jewish people at large, this event, please?
I think that this particular conference in Jerusalem this year is especially significant in the history of both Israel and the Jewish people. Yad Vashem, of course, was set up as the voice of the survivors. It was the first time that survivors were given a platform, a public forum, to discuss their experiences to the world. This particular year, however, is very significant because the focus has shifted a little bit on those who aided and those who fought and those who resisted fascism, Nazi tyranny in Europe. And so Yad Vashem has taken a step beyond simply being a voice for the survivors and a research center, but has actually taken the important role this year in representing those who have fought, survivors and non-survivors, the allies and the people who were in the ghettos and in the forests and in the cities who resisted. So it's a different emphasis this year on this conference.
Tell me, sir, what is important to us, a part of our Jewish people who live in the diaspora, to be witnesses of this event? What does this mean with us, and what does this mean for the future?
Well, I think it's very clear that, as you mentioned before, that there was a perception for many years, even among we Jews, that the Jews of Europe went like sheep. It's clear as we start to get a voice, as the survivors begin to find their voice through the years, and the researchers begin to do more and more work on the Holocaust, that resistance was an active part of the period, an active part of the Holocaust years. Resistance, not only physical resistance, of course, but cultural resistance. Those Jews who remained dignified and those Jews who continued to create were, in a certain sense, as much heroes as those Jews who took up arms and fought in partisan units in the forests.
Now, in this minute, when I'm leaving your office, I'm getting ready to go to Israel. Especially, I'm going to Jerusalem, to Yad Vashem, to be over there present in the time when they unveiled the monument for our people, which is a part of history which we are witnesses in making the history of Jewish people. Because this event is important for us, especially for us survivors, because 2,000 years of dreams, 2,000 years we have a black face page in the history of our people. We didn't have heroes. We have dreamers. We have been waiting for the messiahs. Now we have heroes. We have people who gave their life in the name of their ideals. They fight. They give us a better tomorrow that we still can go on with it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.